Welcome to my table tennis class. In this session, we're going to learn about serving. You may wonder why serving is being discussed later. Don't underestimate serving. It's not just about getting the ball over the net. Good serving technique can free you from any restrictions imposed by your opponent and complement your subsequent tactical use. Try to bring your opponent into your rhythm to control the game. Serving training has the difficulties. The first is the coordination of the hands for throwing and hitting. The second is when we are playing, whether it's attacking or driving. We can use the force of the opponent's incoming ball to exert our own force, but serving is different. It's hard to borrow force with a trajectory that goes straight up and down. In this case, how do you control your serve well? Improving the quality of your serve is crucial. There are two purposes for serving. One is to score directly, and the other is to force your opponent to receive with low quality. So the quality of your serve directly affects your third shot attack. Serving commonly falls into the categories forehand and backhand serves. I'll primarily focus on forehand serving. When tossing the ball, focus on low and high tosses. Visually, a high toss gives you more time to adjust and can even disrupt your opponent's receiving rhythm. In serving, you may feel that the gripping hand is relatively important, but I believe the body is more important because you control the trajectory with your body. Even in some feint serves, it's the body that deceives the opponent. The goal is to prevent the opponent from seizing the initiative and disrupting their first shot. Now let me introduce you to a good friend of mine, a former national table tennis player, Tan Peng. Hello everyone, I'm Tan Peng. In the following time, Tan Peng will share some of his serving experiences with you. When practicing serving, while ensuring you can get the ball over, you should also aim to improve the quality of your serves. Many people believe that spin on serves reduces the quality of the opponent's receives. In my opinion, the spin on serves is far less important than the trajectory and speed. The lower the trajectory, the better the landing spot, and the harder it is for the opponent to attack directly. So how do you lower the trajectory? It's not achieved solely by the hand. It requires the body and center of gravity, as well as coordination between hand and body. Use the combined force of your entire body at the moment of contacting the ball. You can see that excellent table tennis players, when serving, lower their bodies significantly, creating beautiful arcs. It's usually achieved through the shifting of body weight and rotation. The lower the body, the closer the ball skims the net, and the more threatening it becomes. Here, you should note, not to blindly imitate the actions of skilled servers, but rather to learn from the moment they make contact with the ball, how they utilize the coordinated force of their body and the subtlety of their serve to deliver a threatening shot. As the ball is served, it first lands on one's own side of the table. Please pay attention to this landing point, also known as the first bounce point. This landing point is crucial. When practicing serving long or short balls, speed is more important when serving long, while accuracy in the landing point is more crucial when serving short. When I serve, I often use reverse spin serves. This may be because of my playing style and technical characteristics. Reverse spin serves allow me to perform better follow-ups and feel more comfortable. According to the opponent's situation and tactical needs, I switch to different serves. When I serve a reverse spin ball, there are also slight adjustments in my grip. The paddle is relatively loose, and there is friction from the inside to the outside at the moment of contact with the ball. In addition to the body's strength, my thumb and index finger also exert relatively more force. This way, I feel more comfortable and more adept at controlling both wrist and finger movements. When you repeat the motion, your opponent will gradually understand you. Although we've mentioned before that one of the purposes of serving is to score directly, after experiencing more matches, your opponents will study you more. In my experience, the main purpose of serving is still to reduce the opponent's quality of reception. The same action, even if the opponent guesses I'm going to use a reverse spin serve, but can't guess the landing point of the ball, it can still be very effective. So it's important to try not to let the opponent guess the landing point of your serve. This requires you to constantly practice serving, to experience the coordination between hand and body, and, more importantly, to study the characteristics of each opponent's reception. When I was young, I repeatedly practiced the serving motion at home, experiencing the coordination between hand and body, mainly the feeling of combined force. When my father taught me to practice serving, he would have me practice against a couch or cushion, and when practicing friction serves, after the ball was served, if it landed on the couch or cushion, the more rotations it made, the stronger the spin of the serve. Practicing on the table afterward resulted in a qualitative improvement. In this section, we learned about serving techniques, serving rhythm, and the height of ball tosses. At the same time, when serving, you should control your body's center of gravity and the coordination of your whole body to make your serve of higher quality. Serving training remains fundamental, and the more proficient you become in the same action, even if your opponent knows what serve you're using, you can still reduce the quality of their reception by controlling the landing point and trajectory of your serve. Finally, you can pick up your racket and practice serving whenever you feel inspired. When practicing serving, remember your serving pattern. You can also practice serving against your home's couch or cushion to see if the serve ball matches your expectations. Remember, serving sometimes relies on intuition rather than rigid practice. So, as you practice serving, dare to think, dare to act, dare to innovate, and above all, enjoy the loneliness of practice. Good luck, and see you in the next lesson.